19 gameplay stream. This is part 19. We just did an S rank dragon. Just still over there. Oh, he's gone. Wait, what? Alright, and loaded. But believe me, guys, we did a hunt. Well, what did we get, by the way? We got gold. We leveled up. I think that's about it. I think that's about it right now. I'm gonna reset that because I want the points. Yes, welcome back. Hope everyone's been doing good. There's 2 kill. I don't know why I didn't flip. That's alright. Last elixir. I think I'm gonna change it out. I don't think I'm gonna. I'm gonna just put this in here. Alright. Let's go no feature. I think I saw the hunts. I'll have to go check later. But I'm pretty sure I saw the hunts.
First we find Isabelle. Heard a bloke saying he saw ghosts on the far side of the wall.
Hey, what happened on the merchants?
Then a wall won't stop them.
They're gone. They're fleeing.
I saw it with my own eyes. The whole of Oriflamme under a flood.
Under a flood.
If there are ghosts in the Royal Meadows, then why isn't the garrison dealing with them?
There's ghosts? There's ghosts? Yeah! Okay, I'm sorry.
4 left for more on the captain's orders. Only 2 came back.
Alright, rest in peace. Rest in peace.
I can't do it.
God, we got ghost problems. Where's Isabelle?
Lord, milady.
We received the dame's message. There have been sightings of strange creatures, I understand.
With the blue eyes. Yes. Like a Kashik, but different. They've taken so many. I've lost count. A Kashik, but different.
A Kashik but different.
Ultima's thralls. And what of your mistress? Is she here?
Oh, no. She went to the garrison to ask what they were planning on doing about all this.
Then we'll look for her there.
She's being attacked by the garrison. Watch.
More arrived from the capital this morning.
The 2 soldiers were carrying another. He didn't have any legs.
Why you say it like that? Oh, it is not looking good out here, guys.
Madame, please! Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things. We lost the captain this very morning.
What?
We've tried requesting reinforcements, but there's been no word from the capital or the Dominion in days! What more would you have us do?
I would have you do your duty. Those at the Vale look to me for protection. And protect them I shall. Because they are my charges, and that is my duty. In case you have forgotten, the people of this town are your charges. But more than that, they are your people. Your sisters, your brothers, your lovers. So you have a choice. Lay down your sword and watch as they are slaughtered. Or take it up and do what is right.
She speaks the truth, you know. This here, that's all we have. That's all that's left.
What we have left is our lives! Do you really want us to lose them as well?
Not if we don't have to. Look, there's a cask under the captain's bunk. Let's talk about this over a drink, eh?
I'm listening.
People are panicking. Blue twin side. The veil. What? Oh.
I'll have a word with him.
Felipe, is that his name?
Ah, Clive. I didn't expect help to arrive so quickly. And sought to take matters into my own hands.
It was a noble effort, but I thought you might still need some support.
How like you to consider my needs. What we need to consider is where the creatures came from. The way the survivors speak of them, one would think they appeared out of thin air. And perhaps they did. It's hard to know what to believe these days.
We'll talk to the survivors.
Yeah, they do appear out for now.
You're a pikeman, yes? What happened?
I've got family in Moor. I heard the flood was spreading, so I went to see if they were all right. And a pack of them glowing things found me in the meadow. I ran for my life. I never did get to the village.
Leave that to us.
And we'll go pay village to all those innocent
It's alright.
in the people in the village. Racist people.
Did you see the creatures that attacked you?
Creatures? Yeah, they came out of nowhere. They went for Joseph first, then me, and then they were just gone.
Do you remember where you were?
On the road from Oriflamme. We just passed Moor when... Where's my Joseph?
It's alright. Just rest.
She's still in shock.
At least we have an idea of where the thralls might be now. We should head for Moor.
Excuse me.
The two soldiers were carrying...
No, I was gonna come back here before all this happened. To see what it was like after we got rid of the crystal.
It was all they could do to escape. They just left the bodies there in the flood.
I'm gonna go over there to the office.
Good girl.
Yeah, they definitely changed the music in this area. Oh, I didn't refill my potions. Okay, well. Yeah, they changed the music. I noticed that when we were on the way to the other hunt, but it never clicked. What, goblins? Of course it is.
No mistakes.
Probably they should have just did this. Instead of this, it would just let into it more smoothly. Team and teamer slash. I could have gotten this sooner. Dang it. Anything back him?
Let's go. Run like the wind.
There's some dragons, still some goblins down there. Is that a soldier now on the left? Yep. There's some chocobos. Meadows are indeed
You deserve a rest.
weirder looking.
Clive, look.
I see them. With me. Too slow.
Should I prime?
Save your strength.
But yeah, a little too early, right? Oh. Wow, what just happened?
It's over. Hooray! Too slow.
Not too bad, not too bad. Yep. There's a panic a little too much, no?
Do you think there are more?
There are always more. But I'd say we've done what we can for the time being.
What's on the left? Lagoons?
Maybe we should let Isabelle know.
Anyway, I should have explored this place. I do regret that. I didn't really explore this this zone.
You have the town's thanks.
Don't thank us yet. There will be more. Many more. And you'll need to be ready for them.
Oh, we shall. Isn't that right, Captain?
Yes, my lady. The garrison will be ready.
Philippe here has convinced most of the men
Philippe.
to remain at their posts. For now, at least.
Hearing that the Dane would look kindly on any man who committed himself to the task certainly didn't hurt. Not the most selfless of motives, I'll admit. Whatever it takes, eh? Now me, I never needed convincing. I became a soldier to protect the people I love. And the people I love include the ones standing before me.
Handsome.
Well, this man got the riz. Well played.
Now, if you don't mind, I have sentries to post. Milady.
That was pretty smooth, I gotta be honest.
Lest you wonder, I'm not foolish enough to believe that this has solved all of my problems. But it has solved one. And that's one fewer than I had this morning. Thank you again, Clive.
Our friends seem to have things under control. For now, at least. Let's go and put Otto's mind at rest.
Alright, let's explore a little bit. I really should have explored this place.
To the Meadows, then.
That's what the captain said.
Good girl.
I just want to explore like the far part, to be honest. I remember when there used to be a wheat here. Just fields and fields of wheat. I wonder what that little girl, by the way. From that one side quest. So is the capital abandoned? Yes, probably is. Oh, this is the gate. Ah. Oh. Look at that. Should have came here sooner.
Straight home now.
Wow. Wow. Alright. I'm gone. Has that spread? Am I crazy? I feel like that spread. maybe I am crazy. Who knows? Got some potions.
Still alive, are you?
I am still alive, yes.
Go on then. You'll not find a better price than that.
You know, I've never seen myself pick up the same tonic.
Is that all?
You today, Clive.
Yeah, what's happening?
True. We've lost so.
Yeah, well.
Your benefactors are a generous lot. All yours.
This has gotta be Dollar Mill. 1500 ability points? Oh my god.
You earned this. Come again. I may have more for you.
What did you find?
Deep understanding. Hunt. How goes the hunt? You will had to go look at Togo. Wow. That's all the hunts. Cool.
Was wondering when you turn up. Hellos from all our friends thanking you for your timely intervention. How is it you always manage to arrive at just the right moment?
Luck, I suppose. Any word on the rest of the realm?
Let's see. Storm's still crying out for mother crystals. The nations are still in chaos. And the skies are still the colour of a kick in the kidneys 2 days on. So...
Right.
Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Well, not the bleeding skies part, but you take my point. Now's not the time to second guess yourself. Now's the time to visit the infirmary. Taya says your brother's awake.
Thank you, Otto.
Okay, okay. What's it does?
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred.
Oh, he's still alive! Okay, okay.
Afraid to wake.
Yeah, he's still alive, it's all good.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, it was not death who came for me.
I mean, stuff happened 18 years ago.
It's another. And it was while in my rescuer's care.
Rescuers.
I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
Why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements.
8 elements.
But you, Clive.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
That's the
I've
mythos.
encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Mythos. The young Lord Marquise. Icon. Fire, water, thunder, ice, wind, earth, light, darkness. But water has to be Leviathan, no? just traditionally speaking, the elephant is the water.
Somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind.
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. This is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
Sorry. Inside you.
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find the means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Joshua.
Jesus, that's a lot of blood.
Clive, it's Gav. There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Kanver.
Well, what's the short of it?
I thought Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities.
Monstrosities.
The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
The ship is coming clutch.
Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Tabor.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, bed is where you should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who is to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Clive.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
He's older now, man.
My attendant was with me in the Dominion before I primed. She would have watched the battle unfold and witnessed its outcome. I trust you'll be waiting for me in Tabor, where I can finally introduce you.
Merchant girl?
Tyre's right.
Medicine girl?
No condition to travel. That's all I'll say on the matter. It's Mid, Gav, and your uncle we should be thinking about now.
Well, we got more hunts? Hold up. No way, right? We do got more hunts. Wow. The pack. South of Tabor. Dalmagia. Okay, so traveling through Tabor to the fields of I want to remember that. This is Sidequests. Oh my god.
There's a storm coming, Sid.
Yeah.
Sid, perhaps you can help me solve a mystery.
I can certainly try. Who's gone missing this time?
It's not who, but what. Mid's scales, the ones she made for her workshop. I borrowed them to teach the little ones about weight, and shortly after the lesson, well, they vanished. My first thought was that they'd taken them off somewhere to play, but when I asked, they swore they had nothing to do with their having disappeared. Which almost certainly means they had everything to do with it.
Perhaps a visit.
I don't like to imagine that my pupils would lie to me. They were in the atrium when I last saw them. As always.
Atrium. Where'd you guys put the scales? Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go do some stuff.
It seems the Hideaway has lost its appetite.
Oh, that blasted book! With the scars as they are.
She said the recipes.
You put me in this situation, Clive. You can bloody well get me out of it. I need a hand with a recipe.
Are you sure it's me you're looking for? I'm not much of a cook.
I'm all the cook will be needing, thank you very much. What I want from you, remember Ivan's stew, right? Well, despite the look of the thing, and that awful stench, people wolf it down. So I thought I'd try making one of these supposed masterpieces myself. Had a peek at the book and gave it a go, but, well...
It wasn't as straightforward as you'd hoped. Ivan had the same problem.
Yeah, but this is my blooming kitchen, and I will not be outdone. If you don't want to be seen as playing favourites, I suggest you lend me a...
Very well.
I've been one to play favourites, Molly. And I would be only too happy to lend you a hand. So...
A fried mortress of skyworm. That's one heck of a name, innit?
Skyworm?
Recipe seemed easy enough to an old hand like myself. Only, turns out skyworm livers and drake's mint are not what I thought they were. At least I hope they're not, given...
Ivan said the recipes in the culinary pilgrimage date back centuries. Used to say the ingredients even exist anymore.
Wow. Kindly old fella who...
Fine. And if he does, I'll see if I can find...
You do that. Lest we forget.
Not for cooking. Got an invitation for using my sword. I'm breaking some minor crystals, but that's beside the point.
Lawsman Harpocrates. I've come to pick your brain if you don't mind. It's about the book you lent Ivan.
Ah, Valicia, a culinary pilgrimage, a classic. One of my favorites, in fact. The young man did a wonderful job with the Chancellor's stew. I do hope we shall be able to sample more such marvels in due course.
That's actually why I'm here. I don't suppose you know where I might find skyworm livers and drake's mint.
Ah, so the fabled Sandbrequois delicacy is next on the menu. Delightful.
What was the previous one? Was there area?
Mortress never failed to make my mouth water. Now, skyworm is a somewhat antiquated name for the wyvern.
That's what I figured.
Livers being the paste from which the mortress is made.
Dragon livers. How very Sandbrequois.
One would have thought the disciples of Bahamut would have a touch more reverence for their icon's brethren, but apparently not. I believe the specific dragon the recipe demands is the blueback wyvern, said to be the very colour of the sea beside which it resides.
So we know where to look for our liver. But what about the drake's mint?
Saint's bonnet in contemporary parlance, a herb which grows along the North Reach coast.
Same place then.
I gather that one can locate the cheerful yellow flowers by their heady scent alone, so I'm sure you'll have no trouble finding them. I may add that people once believed game was best served with the flora that sustained it in life, in which regard fried mortress of skyworm is undoubtedly a typical dish of the time.
Meaning that if I find one...
Best of luck, and do...
I'll try to bring you one, or you can go get one yourself, you know. No, not yet.
It seems the Hideaway is lost.
They're all in the back, yeah they are.
Did you see the pair that got pulled into time?
I knew this was a Sidequest. I knew it. But you... Underhill. Injection. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, this is that one dude for that one lord, the sword lord? Nope, it's his uncle. His uncle's Steelwood. My first rest, okay.
Rutherford. Wasn't that the name of my uncle's manservant? Why would he be at Martha's Rest?
Smooth like butler. Alright. That's a good.
What am I gonna do? But no more.
Alright, what's up?
Is everything alright, Goose? You seem more discomposed than usual.
Oh, I don't know what I think, Nan.
It's alright.
Folk are saying she's been selling to bandits and cutthroats and that. I mean, she's fond of a chance to make a coin or two, aye, but she'd never do business with baddies. Especially not the kind who go hurting people who haven't done out. I wanted to ask her about it myself, but I'm scared she'll give us a tongue lashing. She'd never give your tongue a lashing, though, would she?
One moment, guys.
Don't worry. I'll speak to her.
Oh, thanks, Clive. You'll let me know what she says, won't you?
Of course. I'm sure it's all just a misunderstanding.
Sorry. So I was asking me a question.
I heard the Emperor was impaled on his own son's spear.
Never. Being on the boat. Kingslayer.
We're all gonna die. You hear me?
That's sad.
I
Costing
think
up.
you should just tell Miss Shirley.
They broke it.
Sid! Out of your studies, I see. What is that? It's not a set of scales, is it?
No. Of course it isn't.
Well, not anymore, it's not.
I nearly broke it.
And just how long hasn't it been one?
We're sorry.
But we didn't break them. We dismembered them.
Just like Miss Meadows showed us.
Miss Meadows? Why would she have you dismembering her creations?
Because that's the only way to become a ninja-neer.
Miss Meadows said, the best way to see how something worked is to take it apart and put it back together again.
Well then, your work is already half done. Carry on.
About that.
The taking apart was easy enough, but it's the putting back we can't work out.
Speak for yourself. The heavy thing goes at the bottom. Then...
Uh-huh. Yep, go on.
Then...
You three need to learn to take responsibility for your actions. So let's have a look at these parts with fresh eyes, shall we?
You got it, Clive.
All right. Everything here was once part of Miss Middledor's scales. Every piece has its own role to play,
Middledor.
and each is just as important as the others. If even one of them is missing, the scales won't work. So let's think about what those roles might be. You already know one of the pieces. The body. Its role is to support everything else. But what of the others? These round parts are called the pans. You all know what a pan is, don't you?
I do. Molly uses them in the kitchens to fry bangers. But these aren't for frying bangers, you idiot. They're for weighing stuff. But what if I wanted to weigh goots? I don't think you'd fit on that little thing.
Probably not.
What are the chains for? Holding the pans up?
Well spotted. Which means something must hold the chains up in turn. This is called the arm. Why do you suppose that is? It doesn't look much like an arm.
You're right. It looks more like a wing. Like a chocobo wing!
You've ridden a chocobo before, haven't you, Sid? Will you teach me to ride one day?
I'll think about it. Now, what do arms do?
Hold things. So wait.
Good thinking. You're on the right track. This tiny piece is what's called a cogwheel, or gear. Have you ever seen one before?
I have. Miss Middledor's dungeon is full of them. Most are on the floor.
She puts them in all her inventions. They spin round and round and round and round.
That's right. They're very useful when you want to make things move. Do you remember if there was anything on the scales that moved?
I remember the arm moved when I tried weighing an apple. And then somebody ate it.
Not my fault. You shouldn't have tried weighing it before lunch.
You know what part's supposed to move, so let's put the piece of...
Not a bad idea. You see?
What does that mean?
So, now that we've taken stock of the parts and learned what they do, what do you think?
I think we've got it.
Then here's what we'll do. You tell me what goes where, and I'll...
Well, obviously you need to start with the body. All the other pieces fit onto it, don't they?
And the arms go on the body, just like real arms. Or wings, if you're a chocobo. And then the arms hold the pans by the chains.
Very good. Let's see if that works. There. All finished.
So he didn't mess up, did he? He didn't mess up, we're good.
Well, with Sid's help.
Oh, I just put the pieces together. It was you three engineers who showed me how.
That's right. We're Miss Middledor's hairs.
Her hairs?
Yeah, hairs for the future. She's showing us...
What do you think, Sid?
With a little more help from Miss Middledor.
You hear that?
Until then, though.
Go tell the teacher.
Hey, look. We never used the cogwheel.
You don't think Sid forgot about it, do you?
Don't turn around. Don't turn around. Just keep walking. Just keep on walking. Oh, come back.
Didn't happen to forget anything, did you, Sid?
No. We didn't forget anything. We didn't forget anything. It's fine. You gotta figure it out, man. You gotta put it back. You gotta put it back on.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
I'm gonna figure out what he's talking about one day. Hả? Miếng?
There's a storm coming, Sid. Will there be thunder?
I am the
Well,
vendor.
did you solve the mystery?
It was as you thought. The children had the scales, or the parts of them at least. They dismantled them to see how they worked.
Oh, no, Mid will have my head.
Thankfully she won't. This might even have been her idea. Although I was the one who ended up teaching the lesson.
I'm so sorry, Sid. I shall see that the...
Please, there's no need. Ed seems to have taken the three of them under her wing. She's even calling them her heirs. She'd have them follow in her footsteps. And her father's.
Yeah, Tabor.
Sid, do you know why Mid has been spending so much time at the Hideaway of late?
She told me it was because her studies have been interrupted by events in Kanver. Is that not true?
No, it isn't. The university offered her a commission. In exchange for full tuition, room and board, they asked her to oversee the design of several new war engines. To anyone else it would be an opportunity, but to Mid, who lost both her parents to war, it was a bitter pill. One she was none too keen to swallow. But that should come as no surprise. She's only ever cared about bringing people hope. The very last thing war can be said to do.
Which explains her heirs. She's working to give them a better life. And so should I. What's the odd engineering lesson?
You've given them far more than that, and I'm sure they're very grateful.
There we go. Alright. Let's go.
Seems the Hideaway's lost its...
Lady Karen. How's business?
Not nearly as foul as the weather.
You're doing good trade then? Both in and out of the Hideaway?
Can't complain. Wait, what exactly are you getting at? Not once in 5 long years do you pay my affairs half a care. Here you are today, raking me over the coals like a bloody popoto.
Just asking. Out of interest.
You can't lie. This man can't lie. Never mind.
All right. I'm here because I was told that certain rumors have been circulating.
Are you? And who was it who
I'ma
knows
see
me
at that.
so well as to tell tales of my evil exploits?
I didn't exactly hear firsthand. All I know is that someone in Dalamil has been spreading word to that effect.
And what? You believe it? You think I'm profiting off the blood of innocence, do you? Look, I've done things I'm not proud of. Might be there were a time when I turned a blind eye to the wretchedness of the world so I could line my pocket. But that woman is no more. And you'd know that if you'd ever paid the slightest bit of notice.
You're right, Lady Karen. I apologize. It was wrong of me to doubt you.
No, it was. No. I reckon you've got better things to do than pointing your do-gooding finger at a poor old woman.
Of course.
She's mad. You're talking about recent times, man.
I spoke with Lady Karen.
What did she say?
That the rumors were unfounded. And that I was a fool for thinking they might hold any truth. Along with some other things that made her feelings clear. And while it sounds like she may have done things she regretted in her past, she says those days are behind her.
Oh, well, that's good. I knew Nan wasn't caught up in how bad. But why would people say she was?
No, but people do things for...
That trader, he said they were all talking about her in Dalimil. So that's where I'm going.
Are you sure that's wise?
Oh, boy.
Come on, Gears, we don't gotta cause violence. I know you're a harmless fella. Oh, I come over here first? Wow. That would definitely explain it. Cloak and dagger.
It's like a dream. The four of us out walking like we used to.
Enjoying this, are you? Gav and the others could be in danger as we speak.
You're right. I'm sorry. Jote is a fine scout. If Kanver was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
Tabor isn't far. We should pick up the pace.
Alright, let's calm down, guys. No need to get anxious. Oh, it's this upper part. Ah. I was wondering. Alright, let's go to my first. Let's do the butler's quest first. I'm gonna say that was weird. Very good dress up here.
My lord Marquis, is that you? It is you. Then you received my letter. I am Sebastian Rutherford, chief steward of your lord uncle's estate.
Of course. We met once before.
Yes, my lord. Thank you for coming.
And what was so sensitive that you couldn't put it in writing?
1,000 apologies, my lord. I did not mean to offend. I merely...
It's all right. Continue.
I am here at Martha's Rest, at the behest of your lord uncle, tasked with learning what I am able of the realm's current state of affairs. And what I have learned is grim. The fall of the Mother Crystals has left Storm in a state of utter disarray. The subsequent darkening of the heavens has only made things worse. Akashic attacks, once unthinkable, are now commonplace. The gears of governance have ground to a halt, and without a steady hand on the tiller, the realm threatens to drift into utter chaos. Your lord uncle, however, believes there is a way to avoid this fate, and is determined to see it set in motion.
Yep.
That sounds like quite the undertaking.
It is. Hence my having enlisted the aid of several colleagues serving the 7 high houses. Alas, I have lost contact with 2 of those colleagues already. They are both able-bodied and trained in the sword, yet in these dark times, even that may not prove sufficient to keep a man safe on the road.
So you want me to find them? I'll need to know where they went.
One I sent to investigate the Republic, the other the old Imperial capital of Oriflamme.
That doesn't exactly narrow it down. I suppose I'll start in Dalimil and work my way east.
Thank you, my lord. I shall pray for your success and safety.
I come all the way over here just for that. Also, I want to know what this is for right here. Okay. What map? Lots of places to go. Okay, so first let's go North Reach. And seems like... Sorry, I had one Oriflame, right? No, we're gonna teleport to North Reach. So I was a site at the top, but never mind. I'm gonna stay here.
I got peppers to numb your tongue, of course.
There were ghosts at the gates, not days.
You needn't fret. The creatures.
Once upon a time, there was a man who went to market to buy a bushel.
Storytelling. Cute. That's good attention to detail. Dude, I can't jump for anything. Jesus. Wait, what?
That's what the captain said.
Those sirens. Till I get spotted.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Excuse me, wolves. I need you out of the way.
Boklad said I should be able to find what I'm looking for somewhere nearby. Bright blue dragons and bright yellow flowers. Should be easy enough to spot. This must be our wyvern. Alright. Let's get this over with.
Easy enough. Was that Josh? Oh shit, he followed me here. I'll be honest, I messed up the combo. I got distracted by Josh's Hideaway. Alright. Oh, whoops. I was looking to the side. After his liver.
That's the wyvern's liver. Now I just need to find the herbs. Bright yellow with a heady scent.
You also have the sword. Alright. Johnny, I walk over here. Where is that? Like, is that like over there? The edge? It must be, right? I hate the delay.
I think that's everything Molly needs to resurrect her recipe. Better head back.
Yeah. I guess we can't do the one over there until we go back to over here, so. I was thinking about where the hunt would be, but I don't think it's. I think I see Tabor yet, so I don't think I can do it.
It's not going to be easy finding one man in an entire republic. Let's hope someone here's seen something.
Shit, yes. How is
Shouldn't
that?
be too hard to find goods.
Funny.
The gentleman of the town guard.
Could be I know something more.
Listen, I've found someone who's...
Have you?
Go on.
All right. It's like I said. A wizened old crone by the name of Karen's been selling steel to whoever will pay her price, be they knight or knave. Says the more swords and spears she puts in people's hands, the more war they'll wage. And the more war being waged. And who? Why, the good...
And you've seen this?
Aye, you'll find her.
Here in Delham. Where exactly?
She has a stall here in the market, but it'd be a bolder man than me that braved that particular nest of vipers. Feeling bold. Now, if that's all.
Sorry to...
So someone else.
You don't think Nan's the Reaper, do you?
I'm being pissed.
Discover the secret of how to be in two places at once.
Eh?
Lady Karen hasn't left the Hideaway in weeks.
Good quest.
And I'll visit this store.
All right.
But he do got an axe on his left side.
Goods.
Never noticed it. He does have a giant axe. Where is it? It's in that shack. Are you kidding me? Apparently he did.
What a mess.
You fought very bravely.
The safety of the town is in our hands.
That is, yes.
Time to brave the Viper's Nest.
Well, I mean, George is running.
Just you, is it? Thought I might have laid it on a bit thick.
It was a fairly unconvincing tale.
Mm-hmm.
So, what now?
That's a dire slip, boys.
Lame.
Now, we can pretend this didn't happen.
I'm not gonna lie, if I saw someone start using magic, I don't know if I would fight them. Alright, that was the wrong one, but I have to do. Well, how many of you guys can use magic? Jesus. They can't all be using magic, right?
Oh, you...
Go on.
When the Borgwin finds out he only wanted that bull of a manservant, the dim one always clinging to you.
What were you going?
The Borgwin wanted him. I was only supposed to point. Then you... Well...
You're not worth the effort.
I'm a coward. You're a coward.
I need to find Goop.
Help groups, quick!
Get your filthy paws off me, you naughty painted lout!
Stop calling me names! And stop spreading them horrible lies about Nan!
Well, that or they are not lies.
Goose.
He's gonna... He said she had to pay in blood.
After what she did, it is that loathsome... Goose, was it? Only with... Run along now.
No.
No.
I don't care what promise me, or I'll...
Goose. No.
Oh my god, that's
Enough,
a lot.
Yeah.
Goots. Kind-hearted giant.
But how did you?
You're a sight less clever than you think you are, the pair of you. Did you think I wouldn't notice the two of you slinking off together? Well, the whole thing got me thinking, who in Dalamil might bear me a grudge? And a certain snivelling shit I ran afoul of in my fairy years came to mind. Though it was just Bogan back then, wasn't it? I thought the years might have taught you some sense. But I see you're the same pants-pissing craven you've always been. What was it we called you? Wet legs.
You bitch!
Ooh.
Everything that happened.
Fight, fight, fight.
It was all your fault. And now you'll finally pay for what you did to me.
Got punched to the side.
Goose, you... If you want a piece of Nan, you'll have to go through me.
Fuck.
You great galoot. Out of the way, I can handle this myself. So, wet legs. You remember what you told me when we last met? An eye for an eye. Wise words, that. Wise words.
No.
And now, it's time to collect.
It's making you scream! Oh my... It's making you scream, I'm not trying to make fun of it, but dang.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Is he...
Dead? No. But I reckon he wishes he was. It's an easy going through life, one eye short of a pair. After all, I should know.
You don't mean...
Oh, don't tell me you didn't notice. Lost it to old Wet Legs back when we were working the same routes. Said I'd stolen from his strongbox. I'd done nothing of the sort, mind.
Oh,
Didn't stop him taking his little revenge. So I took some of my own. Sorry, lost everything. His coin, his clients. Always knew he'd be back one day to claim his due. But he crossed a line dragging poor Goots into this. He didn't hurt you, did he?
No, Nan. Still got all my arms, see? Legs too. But what if he comes back again?
What if he does? First we take the other eye, then we work our way down. He'll learn his lesson soon enough. But something tells me the Wet Legs has learned it already. Right. Let's get you back to the Hideaway. You've attracted quite enough attention already. Ta-ra, Clive.
Remind me never to cross you, Karen.
Gotta speak to her again? She'll be alright, come on. You don't need to go speak to her.
Good day, my lord.
How did you know?
Excellent choice. My thanks.
It's like I start collecting the music disc now. What is that? Is that a flame?
Someone's got himself in trouble.
I don't see your master here, so you can start by giving us all the coppers in your purse.
I already told you, I have nothing.
And maybe we'll take that pretty outfit and the steel you're wearing.
Please! These men are trying to rob me!
I'll deal with this.
Come on, man.
Thank you.
Pull out sword.
You, that one's mine. If you can't...
Or you can go back to your garret.
Oh, you're more than welcome to. He hasn't had many visitors since we slit his throat.
Lawless, huh? I hope you didn't cast what's it called? Cure. My boy Josh.
I'd expect as much from Hugo's faithful, but these were men of the fist.
Much has changed in the Republican army since they lost their rock.
You've seen this kind of thing before, then?
Many times. I was sent here to observe the situation.
You're one of Rutherford's men. He sent me to look for you.
Well, then you have my thanks. I arrived in Dalimil several days ago. His men...
The captain is no more.
Fortunately, I was able to bribe my way...
What of the fist? Surely they wouldn't allow such lawlessness amongst their ranks.
I'm skipping this, I
would
guess.
imagine they are unaware of it. Most of the army has fallen back to the capital and hunkered down behind her walls. Those who weren't recalled now rule the fringes unchecked.
And it's worse that we should return to resist.
I'll find it. You won't mind if I borrow one of these soldiers' coin purses?
Anyway, go ahead, look them all.
Not at all. Now, to find this second associate of Rutherford's. If he was bound for Oriflamme, I'll start at Northreach and see if I can pick up his trail.
Now I can go back to Northreach. You could have just had both up. Saved me the trouble.
There's a lot of road between here and the capital. Rutherford's man could be anywhere.
Can't you believe this? Walk over it. Works for me. So,
what happened here?
If you're with the others, they've already relieved me of my belongings.
I'm not.
Then you found him. I am Alistair Rockford, attendant to the Lady Ariane of House Wellesley.
Of the 7 high houses of Rosaria. It's been a long time since last I saw my great-aunt. Is she well?
My Lord Marquis? Yes. Yes, she is. The Lady Dowager has granted me leave to assist your Uncle Stuart. I was on my way back from the old capital when I saw some villagers being robbed on the road here.
Bandits?
They looked more like field hands, but it didn't matter in the end. I did what I could to help the victims, but all it earned me was a pommel to the temple.
Which way did they go?
South.
All right. Found a nose on that. You head back to north.
Thank you.
that is not south. Unless the map is not directly orientated, that's not south, but okay.
They just couldn't resist, could they?
This one's ours, pretty boy.
Make for the town while you can.
You don't need to tell me.
Go, go, go.
This looks to be all of them.
That one dude.
I thought I told you to make for the...
And stand by, as ill might befall the heir to the ducal throne.
It's just Clive, which is more than can be said for you.
I will survive.
Strange that the garrison wouldn't
The garrison have their hands full inside the city. There are few hands left to work the fields, and even fewer to transport the grain. The market stalls are nearly bare, and the price for what remains is exorbitant. It's not uncommon. When I said the ones who attacked me didn't have the look of bandits, I meant it. They were probably just desperate.
Rockford, if you are to get you first, need to see...
I shall return to North. Allow me...
Don't thank me.
I suppose he'll be wondering. I shall send him a pistolet.
My uncle certainly has his work cut out for him. If it isn't already too late. I should go and tell Rutherford that his
Alright, so now I gotta go back to the Hideaway, talk to all these guys. Oh, and talk to that one dude.
I see you're still here.
The Rest's location affords a constant flow of traders, and with it, a constant flow of information. Speaking of which, I received word from both my associates. They have resumed their investigations, thanks to you.
I only happened to be in the right place at the right time. They both seem to think the realm's prospects rather grim.
I am afraid that grim would be putting it lightly. Storm is in crisis, and if we are to free her, we must work quickly. And we must work together. Such as it is.
Alright.
I will see that your Lord Uncle is made aware of the situation in both Dalmekia and Sanbrek.
Nothing like a dish of cold.
I didn't. I just thought I had to protect you, like you've protected me.
Aye, Well, someone had to. Your parents certainly didn't give a whit for your well-being. Reckon the both of us would be worse off if I'd not taken you on. You've always been me right eye, Goots. And I'd have you stay that way. So don't you dare go looking for trouble again.
Well, I will. If you ever need it.
Why, you big fine.
Thanks, Nan.
These two people.
There's nothing he wouldn't do for you.
That's as may be. But if he's ever to make his own way in life, he'll need to start looking out for himself as well. Till then, he'll need people to watch.
Of course.
Stop it. I don't go thinking that'll do you any favours.
Come on, give me the cheaper potions, man. Man. Ooh.
Seems the Hideaway's lost its appetite.
I'm Molly.
So, did you have that word with Tomes then?
I did, and he was as helpful.
It's foul. I hope it's foul. Masks foul odors, such as the livers of wild beasts. Wow. Alright. I can see the
And what precisely will I be cooking up? Or is it better not to know?
Blueback wyvern liver. And, a herb known as Saint's Bonnet.
Ah, wyvern livers, was it? Well, at least it weren't actual worms, I suppose. Now then, you stay right where you are. I've got some cooking to do.
I don't want to try this one out either.
Grand old chefs of yore knew what they were on about. And here we have it. Fried mortress of skyworm. Ivan's offered to make sure it's fit for consumption. Well, I say offered. He as good as begged.
And rightly so. Is there any higher honour than partaking in a slice of culinary history?
What just happened?
So, not fit for consumption then?
What witchery is this? The crackle of the crust gives way to an almost violent richness. Yet, it is the piquant kiss of the Saint's Bonnet.
These dishes are so violent.
Savage dish. It is a tour de force. A force of nature even. A maelstrom of flavour and sensation. A graceful beast emerging from centuries of slumber.
I think he likes it.
I can't quite tell with all that nonsense he's talking. I reckon you might be right. It was decent then, I take it.
Decent? It's remarkable. Sid, might I suggest that you command a party?
I'll give it some thought.
Finally. It looks decent, right?
That book may be a veritable treasure trove, but the recipes are hardly what I'd call honest fare.
Oh, who needs honesty when they
Oh, this. Look who wrote this.
have majesty? Our companions deserve only the very best.
Sid! Look what the curse breakers brought back from Dalmekia.
Oh.
All the rage in Dalamil. Looks sort of funny if you ask me.
But I'm so glad I did that one quest now.
Have you had one before?
Something smells good. What we having?
I'm so glad you really helped that guy out.
Arms! And they are good. You should try one.
Hey? The bloody great hole in it. Who ate the rest?
It's supposed to be hollow, silly. Haven't you ever seen Drake's Fang?
That's great. That's a new dish.
Ivan's newest dish is
Are you still eating that one? I think we're done Sidequests here. Yeah, okay. Let's get on with it. One moment, guys. Alright. Let's see what's happening. Oh, we just gotta get going. We got some wolves. I'm not gonna worry about them, I'm just gonna keep going.
We can use the ruin. Just across the ravine.
What's on the right side?
Assuming they will allow it, the echoes have a will of their own.
It's about to pop off. Should be fine. We should be fine. Vigos. Yeah, this is Victoria, wasn't it? Dialworth. Harbor. Oh, where is it? Oh wait, it's a... I'm chilling. Aha.
Come on. Oh. Thanks, girl.
I didn't want to walk from here though. Yoink. What's that? Oh, constructs, never mind. Waffling bombs. Oh, good. I'm better. That's our right side on it? That's crazy, hold on. Oh, yes there is. Anything over here? Just this dude. Yeah. There's just something about putting the sword in the back that makes it look so good.
Loyal and deadly with a blade. Much like Clive, but with better manners.
Time to fight.
I mean, that's it's a sword now. It's way better.
I do. Where are you off to now then? Bound for the Free Cities, perhaps? Oh, no need to say if you'd rather not. We all have our reasons. I ain't exactly feeling like sharing with strangers myself at the mo. Truth be told, I could do with a bit of inspiration. Don't know which way to turn no more. Was doing a roaring trade back in Oriflamme. Right up until the poor Drake lost her noggin. So, thought I'd try me luck in the desert. And the Fang went the same way. And don't get me started on the mess in the bloomin' Dominion. Suppose I could try Kanver next. But knowing my luck, the old place be crawling with the work before you even side me stop. Where there's crisis, there's opportunity. The opportunity to mint Gil, that is. So, where to?
That's how long is it?
Dorks even carry.
This man carrying on such a dialogue. That's actually really funny. I don't know why. I guess I'll doing that. That does not make me go faster, unfortunately.
injured. What happened here? Where are your comrades?
It's my own men. There's a village not...
I'll go. Rest well.
Bad blood.
You said the encampment was close. Let's hope the Akashic are still there.
Another eco-flood. They're everywhere now.
We can't go around it.
Then we'll just have to be careful.
I'm pretty sure we could have gone around it.
Right. I got here in time.
I'm not gonna let that takes no damage. Hey yo. I got time for this. I will quickly end your suffering.
Someone there! Please, I can't move my leg!
That doesn't sound like an Akashic.
A doodler? Up here? I think I missed them. Oh, he's up here, right? Oh, okay. Why did it get darker?
You're with the battalion? Taken care of.
Another survivor.
Is...
He was right to send you. Tabor is safe thanks to you.
It says dying down back in a soldier. He just got up. I don't think he's dying no more. Pretty sure he's undying right now.
Have we met?
You must have me confused with someone else.
I don't recognize that dude. Maybe Batar?
That scar.
Son of a whore. You're Sid. I was there in Cosmos when you killed my brothers. I was there in Rosalith when you killed my commander.
My war with Hugo Kupka is over. I bear no ill will toward those who followed him.
And what of my ill will? Coward! Draw your steel. Lord Kupka shall be avenged!
When
you come back,
your
finally.
wounds are healed and your head has cooled, come and find me if you must. Though I hazard your life would be better spent in service of those who need it. Or have you forgotten your oath to the Republic?
My oath? What would you know of oaths?
I know how hard they are to keep. Which is why I'm giving you the chance to keep yours.
No. I won't be deceived. Lord Kupka told us of your crimes. You are an outlaw. A murderer, not some...
Man. Like you or anyone else.
I am nothing like you. But if you're not gonna kill me, then go. Leave! Just know that I will find you, Sid. Someday.
Maybe I shouldn't have looked behind, but think you're right at the moment. Oh, this Morgan's getting further and further away, isn't it? Hey.
Ready go?
What happens if you don't do a side quest? You just not get it? Like the plus ones. I know like some side quests are like locked, right? Once you reach a pivotal moment.
We're nearly there.
Have you been to Tabor before?
There are a few places I haven't.
No need to ride from here.
Welcome, travelers. We don't get many visitors here.
Tabor.
Where now, Joshua?
There is a residence just inside the city gates. She awaits us within.
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor. I am Jote, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
Would you care to elaborate?
Mm-hmm.
The Undying are...
Sickness society is sworn to protect. Oh.
Loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety. And since the day I left Rosaria, Jote has been my constant companion and protector. Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Jote?
Rise, Lady Jote. You saved my brother. I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace. It is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar. Beyond any doubt.
The Black Galleon.
Joshua, the Einherjar is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Upon learning of Walud's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Jote and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor.
Mm-hmm. Walud.
Shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due south.
For Kanver. Then it is Waluda Knights who besiege the cities.
What is left of them? Yes. And the Black Galleon sails at but one man's behest. Barnabas Tharm.
Barnabas!
we truly safe here in the Agora? The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Kanver is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce.
Forgive us. We were not aware Dhalmekia now subsisted on charity.
How dare you?
Oh god, these ministers are they're pretty corrupt, in my opinion.
You must forgive His Majesty this intrusion.
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well.
My colleagues, do you not see? The king, he has come to save us from the Akashi.
Save? No.
He is a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools. Your ignorance
Becomes you. Oh, here you go, destruction, descended chaos. And they are failing pretty bad.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Kanver with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Walud. Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them, and see our guests to the dungeons!
Enough.
Hey, where did they come from? Wow.
Pathetic creatures.
In Dhalmekian councils no more.
Imagine yourselves worthy of salvation. The girl is still here, somewhere in the city. Her consciousness fair dripping with her late father's hubris. A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn. See that he is made welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Come, Mythos. Surely the prince's light cannot have sated you.
Oh god, this Barnabas wise up into the stage, man.
So then, how long has Walud been under Ultima's control?
How long indeed? Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
But to what end? What does Ultima want?
The tapestry. Show them.
By the flames.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's Breath, and now here. But what is it?
It is old, ancient, even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apodatory meant. believe in the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike. His very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominants, are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it. Like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Clive, may I tell Jote of the lake?
Of the lake?
By all means.
Think about the lake, the lake.
I will be accompanying my brother.
What lake? I'm so confused.
To the free cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Omielos delan tuisag ilith. Though well concealed, the Hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
What did you just say?
That it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember.
If that is your wish, Your Grace. But please be safe. If aught were to befall you,
You have my word.
Okay. The years have been, he's been growing.
Farewell, my lord, my lady.
We are in your debt, Jote.
Let's find our friends.
All is well. Oh, there's people here now.
It's plain she cares for you very deeply.
And I her, which is why I had to let her go.
Here, take a look at my wares.
You don't got anything good. Okay, maybe it's up this.
Fine choice.
Opportunity beckons. Who among you is bold enough to... Is that blade for hire, perchance? Because I have a mind to make a killing.
Figuratively, I hope.
Well, yes and no. A passing caravan carried with it a rumor most fortuitous for one in my trade, that an elder Dread Evis had been sighted in the fields of Korava. Dread Evis are aggressive beasts. Compelled as they are to acts of violence, few survive to maturity, but those that do develop a hide of phenomenal value.
A hide you want to sell?
Eventually, yes. Though our Dread Evis skin is a rare thing indeed. Bring me that.
Alright.
Alright.
Of course you will. Leave Tabor through the east gate, but take the path that branches west once you reach the checkpoint. I eagerly await your safe, and above all, triumph.
I'll be triumphant. And there's a dude up there.
What brings you to our humble village, young man? If it's our artisans you're here to see, then...
But do you not disturb the work? Okay.
Careful how you pack that leather. Any crystals...
You there!
Finally. Is something wrong?
At the university, the students were
The university?
a specialist in ancient... In my heyday, no, the answers I seek, would you to an old man, a kind...
Climb the stairs and...
And memorize a few inscriptions for me, assuming you know your letters, that is. Some courteous soul is rumored to have carved clues to Tabor's riches.
Oh.
3 of them, to be precise. 1 each to the north, south, and east. I'm here in the hope that those can't name me. The otherwise
I can't promise I'll remember.
Remember what you can. I'll piece to...
You remember things so bad, like you just... Like imagine if I just memorized it, wrote it down, and it was so bad he just got like a completely different meaning.
How are those new boots treating you?
They're fantastic. Soft as feet.
That would be a try to see. Guardians of the Crystal, First Stones, some more. Still nothing Meadows later.
Mention of the mother crystals.
It's gotta go back to how it was.
So it's these stones to Kanver, and the rest of the boxes to Tabor.
Oh, we're just going in a circle, aren't we?
Have you noticed the Elder has been coughing less of late?
We're having a picnic. That dope. One is we're going to play late life favorites. Sambrack, from the looks of it.
What golden plains might the wanderers have called home, I wonder?
This inquiry's been hard to find since the stones turned.
It has indeed.
Hunter?
Farmers must have settled here in Tabor. I should speak to the old scholar before I forget everything I've read. The engravings were in good repair considering their age.
Oh, what that I could have seen for myself. Oh, come, don't tease me now. What did you learn of this place and its people? Let's start with the engraving to the south, shall we? What did it say? Guardians of the Crystal, the first stones of Tabor, sacred hold thy noble blood, till ends the mother's labor. I'm pretty sure. Fascinating. It would seem the founders of this city were descendants of those fallen charged with protecting, but whatever
yeah.
Wanderers of the Golden Plains, lay your roots in stone. With pride recall thy noble past, and make these rocks a home.
You think it's actually gonna make me remember it?
At least.
No doubt you're right. There are vestiges of nomadic customs in Tabor. This is proof.
I actually don't know what this is. Is it this?
Children, that's all 3.
And so, we add primitive 3 engravings. 1 for guardians of the Mother Crystal. Little wonder it was so difficult to trace the roots, but nonetheless, one cannot help but wonder.
Too many stairs back.
Ah!
Alright, where the heck? Are you gonna make me go all the way over it? Wow. Wow. Sure. We're gonna do Sidequests first. Yes, yes, yes.
Let's go. Run like the wind.
Alright.
Time to fight. No holding back.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry, I had to do it. Apologies, apologies. Wow. Wow. That torch destroyed me.
Don't get surrounded.
Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Thought it was gonna knock me off.
Old he may be, but it looks like there's still plenty of fight in him yet.
I'm not switching properly.
Farewell.
That's good, man. Not bad, not bad. Okay, please. Alright. It's not letting me teleport to the point.
Here's your...
I worried.
Do we skin it right? That's my question.
Clearly, my trust in me join me as my honor.
I don't plan on making it.
Very well. Do not allow me to keep.
Alright. We are free. Oh, who are you?
Cyril. How fares the search?
Well, Your Grace, my report shall be with you ere long.
Ah, yes. Jote is otherwise engaged at my behest.
And the duty of wardenship?
Fulfilled. For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the bow.
Do they trust him though? That's the real question. You obtain a copy of the journal of Master Chronicle.
Charged with chronicling the mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix, and rightful Archduke of Rosaria.
I entrusted Cyril here with overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins. Findings from his brothers and sisters afield are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
Not nearly enough, milady. We are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix. Such is, and has ever been, our creed.
I see.
You have your associates, I have mine. But you may now think of them as ours. That won't be a problem, will it?
The Phoenix is our sun, and we but the shadows that quicken in his radiance. It is from the darkness that we serve, both him and now you.
I'm not gonna lie, that's giving us such a suspect there. It's crazy.
Pray accept this token.
The Phoenix down.
As long as you bear it, members of our order will reveal themselves unto you, if there is nothing further.
No. You are dismissed.
Your Grace.
Is it Kanver then?
We'll talk about this later. Cyril seemed very... You certainly keep straight.
Well, I'm telling you, bro. The suspect in that man was crazy.
Bedfellows, Joshua.
Ah, Lord Rossfield. I'm afraid I cannot stay to talk.
As long as Josh wasn't by himself. Okay, so it didn't open up. Let's check out here. It did say south.
Are you sure this is the right way?
For a hunt. No, it's not, but that's okay, right? It said the hunt said from Tabor to the field, so. Yeah, more fiend looking like. That or I just haven't been looking. Wow, they are making me now. I am just getting beat up by these guys. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just getting beat up by these guys. He didn't, can't send his name apparently.
Shouldn't have messed with the leader of the pack, eh, boy? Come on.
Let's go. One high potion, okay. Yeah, we're just on the quite a few. I don't think we gotta fight these guys.
Then let us be rid of them.
Yeah, no, we just gotta keep going. What level were they anyway? Look, I've been up for it. I've been up all day.
Clive, smoke.
I haven't done really much or anything, but just been a little busy. Went to the gym. Headed down to the family restaurant. Yeah, we have a on the restaurant, but it's an okay restaurant. You do well. Pays the bills.
The free men are still holding their own then.
Do we have any idea where Gav and the others might be?
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble. We should hurry.
I wonder if we're ever gonna enter like back to Cosnus, the capital. But we did go quote unquote go in it that one time with the oh wow, it's other side quest. Just what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna save the game. Right, I'm gonna save the game. Okay, what kind of side quest is it? Ah, God damn it.
If we're going to do this, we'll need...
Clive, your timing is impeccable. It just so happens that right at this very moment, we're in need of someone with your talents.
Oh.
What talents would those be?
Why, your fearlessness, and your skill with a blade.
I'm listening.
Well, as I'm sure you're aware, Randalar has been particularly badly affected. Many of the capital's bearers have lost their masters. None remain free for long, of course. Most find themselves up, but the army too is in disarray.
And you've been looking to buy?
Precisely. It's the perfect opportunity.
So where does my skill...
Though we may have the funds to buy these, so we've been searching for a place where they... And we believe we have found... The place was abandoned along...
And so, we seek...
It's an abandoned fishing village, isn't it?
Excellent.
They know what you're talking about.
Theo, if you wouldn't mind making...
Of course.
Sounds like you'll have...
I will. Even if I begin right now. So I'd better get... Try to clear the place out before the wagons roll in, won't you?
I'll do my best.
You will find a village in Chadra's Thread, past Lake...
All right.
I'm sure...
Let's see if I'm right. Let's see if this is the place I'm thinking of. OMG, it is. too good.
Come on. Yeah.
Did I just miss those Sidequests? I don't understand. Oh, you opened the gate for me. I appreciate you. Can I just jump down from here? Oh, I can.
This must have been a nice place once.
Will be again.
That was a mistake. That was a big mistake, but get up here. I don't understand. How am I missing this?
I think that's the last of them.
You're right. Let's head back to Boklad.
Boklad, here we go.
Something the matter, Theodore? Quiet.
What happened? Oh.
Those are our terms. I trust that you'll give them your full consideration.
I shall. Thank you.
Him again. Someone you know?
Yes.
Trying to buy the place?
And, no. But enough about him.
It's done.
You made quick.
I should go and let me...
But Clive, she'll only get up. I'll explain everything.
Right.
I don't want to say we're near the end of the game, but it's not like... The tone is like...
Eloise.
They don't know.
I just got back from Cashlog.
Thank you, Clive. Here.
Like, it feels like they're wrapping it like stories and stuff.
I suppose the first thing we'll need to do is make sure our...
You're still in negotiation?
We are. A trusted colleague has been dealing with the fist on our... I suppose it's to be expected, but we shall emerge.
Well...
I'm not sure I...
Ah, Clive.
You wanted to talk?
The man I was watching earlier, the one speaking to my sister. He represents the Silver Peak Consortium. It's One of the bigger trading houses.
I don't think I've heard of them.
Well, every trader in Dharmekia has. They operate across the length and breadth of the Republic, and they're still expanding. They've been trying to get Eloise to join their ranks for some time now, and judging by her reaction earlier, I'd say she had half a mind to accept their latest offer.
So what's the issue?
You'd rather she didn't.
I would rather she did what makes her happy, and I would never deny her such an opportunity. Eloise saved me from slavery, and we have striven to save others like me ever since. But this was not the life my sister wanted, nor the one she deserves. I won't let her give up on her dreams again for my sake. She freed me from my bonds, and she must be freed from hers in turn.
You're a good man, Theo.
I have always been grateful for what my sister did for me, and I want to repay the favor. But each time an opportunity to do just that arises, she turns it down. For my sake.
She loves you.
And I love her. Which is what, though I'm sure I'll still need some help.
Always.
Thank you, Clive. Well then, these bearers, that's a job.
Okay. Sequence. Bring out.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't.
You know what you have to do.
Quinten.
Clive, I fear that I must bid you farewell. As you know, our time grows short. Before we part, I want you to know that...
Thank you. And his revenge.
It is the one, and it is all that I have lived for.
But what of Lostwing?
I built Lostwing to achieve this aim. My comrades and I are sure of our cause, and we shall fight to the last, come what may. But I would place Lostwing in their hands, but a village home only to the frail and the infirm is not... And so, Clive, will you take them to your hideaway?
I will.
Thank you. The people I speak of have withdrawn to Goten's Bay.
Understood.
Then the last of my preparation, and may Griga guide us.
You could ask us for help, I'm just saying. May Griga help us. You really need to teleport? No, not really. But I think the load time is shorter than me walking up the steps. And I get boom shoes by doing so. Dude, the grapes aren't dying, are they? Aw, they must be. Dang. That would have been harvested, can't tell.
Everyone. You can no longer guarantee your protection.
If that's Sid, none of us would be standing here today if it were. We owe him our life. If he's saying we ain't safe in Lostwing no more, and if that's what has to happen, then we get to see justice.
I hope so.
Oi! You lot!
They've gone with us.
Fuck.
What's wrong?
I've just come from the Justices. It ain't just the Black Shields protecting the place. They don't stand a chance. They're all gonna fucking...
Sid, we can't let Quinten...
All right. Where is this manor?
It's way over to the east.
Promise us, Sid.
Heaven's Hall. Look, I'm not about to like walk over there, man. It's not happening. Dang, they went really far, no? Oh. Oh, look, there's a claw over here too. What are you doing here? Attack us?
No mistakes.
I want to hunt the Sith. No, I want to hunt the Sith.
Safe.
That was a mistake. That was a mistake. Well, I'm just messing up everything today, aren't I? I don't know how that didn't hit me, to be honest.
Let's go.
Okay. We got fallen constructs just out here. We still got some raptors, okay. It's in here. Quinten chocobos. Wait, you saying there's someone landing here? There's no way, you're lying.
Don't tell me we're too late.
There's no way someone's living here. We went by this place so many times.
You deserve a rest. Quinten, are you all right?
No. But I am alive. Which is more than I can say for my comrades. They followed me without question all the way here. And they died. For nothing.
I was like, how you alive, man?
This must be the guard dog. Quinten. I'll hold it off. You go.
But
your comrades didn't die for nothing. They died for you. Don't let their sacrifice be in vain.
I won't.
Come on, then.
Go get that revenge.
That is no more guard dog.
No. Just a rabbit beast that needs to be put down.
I didn't dodge that? Wow. I'm not gonna let you get off. We're just gonna go ahead and put it into your fun.
If only we'd arrived earlier.
The ding done.
Is it over?
This is. He wept. and begged for mercy. And I cut him from ear to ear, just as I dreamed of doing all these years. All my plans, building a haven in Lostwing, freeing bearers from their chains and recruiting them to my cause. It was all for this. But what is this? Justice? My faithful comrades.
Quinten.
Master Quint! Oh,
You?
and so are you. It's Lostwing.
What?
It flooded. No. Not the sanctuary. It's fine, no one's in there, right? I think.
Lostwing. My Lostwing.
And look who's here.
They must have stolen in after we left, just before the flood struck. What if there are still people in there?
Don't be a fool!
Oh,
damn it.
You can't be doing this, Quinten.
Quinten's not going to last long in there.
Then we'll finish this quickly.
It's over!
Gotta get this over with, huh? Got him.
I need to find Quinten.
No. Get up, dude.
Quinten, look at me. Thank the Founder. He hasn't turned. I'm going to get you out of here. Welcome back to the land of the living.
Is Lostwing?
The flood has filled the valley.
I see. Then all is at an end. A strange way to achieve one's life's ambition.
It's a new one.
No, Master Quinten. Save your strength.
Why? All that I strove for is gone. Only emptiness remains.
Do the people left?
I have nothing left to live for.
What the heck are you on about? You've got us, ain't you? Don't try telling me you only freed us so you could...
But I pray, can't we just go back to how...
Your work ain't over yet, Master Quick. We believed that you were the right man to lead us.
I knew
and
it.
We still do.
Your village may be lost, but it seems your people aren't, so long as you remain to guide them.
But why? After what why would anyone follow me?
Because we're family, aren't we?
Family?
Yeah. And all our comrades who went with you, they felt the same. Lostwing weren't just a village. It was all of us.
It was. And as long...
We can start again. Build a new Lostwing. Right here in the Bales.
I was gonna say, you can grab me in the valley. And Aether's gonna go away soon. Hopefully.
A fresh start. One life ends, and another begins. Why just a village? We could build towns. A nation, even. What's to stop us?
Hey, religion.
That's the Master Quinten we know.
Please. Quinten will suffice. After all, we are family.
You softened up.
Permit me to withdraw my request. I will no longer be needing your help in looking after my people.
I'll pretend you never asked.
But you must be rewarded.
A bottle or two of your...
Of course. And I have a feeling that this, if you don't mind waiting...
I look forward to it.
Okay. Hangman sign.
They are right, you know. Lostwing can be rebuilt. It was more than a mere village. More than a staging ground for revenge. It was a vision of how life might be. Of how we who have suffered...
I mean, you got two houses right here, you know, you got...
find family.
Don't got as many people, but, you know, you can build more. You can find more people, too.
I'd have followed Quinten to that manor if I could have done, and I'll keep...
Quinten's gonna build us new Lostwing, and I'm gonna help.
There you go. Happy people. Whose storyline do we got over here, though? I mean, I was hoping it wasn't my first, because I don't know what my first storyline would. Questline. Storyline, questline, you know. Is it more rescuing bearers?
Clive, just the man I was hoping to see.
Oh? And why is that?
Remember how some of Sir Wade's guardian, well, now the rest have come to join him. Seems our barracks in the Lazarus have been lost to an ether flood.
Ah.
Now, I don't mind having it, but we ain't got nowhere for him to bed down. I'd build him a new, but where would I put him? Which leaves us in a bit of a pickle.
I see.
It isn't just that lot. There's been more and more of them turning up lately, but there's only so many we can shelter with the room. We can't keep cramming more and more people into less and less space. What we need, and that's what I was hoping.
It's no...
Thank you.
So...
Well, I reckon we could do a lot worse than Eastpool.
Oh.
Eastpool.
Be popular.
It's been a long time since I thought about that place.
It was a tragedy, what happened. And if any of us could have done anything to stop it, we would have. But what's done is done. And those who lived there wouldn't have wanted the village they loved to be left in ruins.
I suppose.
The blight might be pressing in, but I reckon it's got a good few years left in it yet. There's just one a band of cutthroats have made it their day. Nasty bastard would have sent someone to clear him out sooner. But now we've got a few more guardians of the fleet.
I do. Eastpool was once home to people.
And I've already shared a few thoughts, and I dare say he's got some.
Of course.
I just want to say I cleared them out. May have been a day ago, but
back to Eastpool, then.
Not just yet. Let's hear Wade's plan first.
I gotta draw all of them out.
So Wade, it's good to see you well.
And you, Lord Rosfield. And you.
I spoke with Martha. She tells me you have plans.
That's right. I rather fear my men have been treading on her toes somewhat since joining us. Not to mention each other's. And then there are the bearers. Men, we need somewhere to set.
As can I, which is why.
That's very kind of you. With you beside us, we should.
So,
okay.
That thankfully there aren't too many of them. Fewer than a dozen at our last count. And rather less, thankfully. The road that leads there will more than likely still be crawling with Akashic. A small force would suffice to clear the village. But if the Akashic were to follow them in, that force could end up trapped between a rock and a very hard place indeed.
I'll head into Eastpool and deal with the bandits. You and the Guardians can stay outside the village and fend off any Akashic who come too close. Make sure I'm not taken unawares.
I can't ask you to bear all that risk yourself.
The Akashic are the big...
Well, I shall summon...
Shall I wait for you here?
No need, my lord.
All right.
Yeah.
We shall see.
We're in the fight. We all know this. Skip ahead. I'm more useful. Okay.
Who the hell are you? Kill them!
You will leave this place or face the consequences.
Oh wow, do they got a lot of HP? Oh, it's just getting healed. I'm trolling. Alright. Stay down.
That's the end of that then.
Oh.
Or maybe not.
That's a surprise visitor. Hello.
What's that thing doing here? Doesn't matter. It goes too.
It's not casting, dual casting. There we go. Don't know why those cards were there, but if more than show up, it's up to the Guardians.
More surprises? I'll take that as a no.
Bravo. A magnificent display, my lord.
You were watching. I thought you were keeping an eye out for
I will say, Joshua's right next to you.
Put down more than a few on...
Let's hope it was the last of its kind.
I would hope so, my lord.
Your men will be bringing the bear. It might be best to send word for them to come right away.
Of course. Leave it with me.
I will say, Joshua's like right there. Immersion ruined.
Home. Without masters.
No. We're the masters now.
That's all of them. Now to begin the important work of rebuilding the place. It won't be easy. Especially not after... The masonry might still be sturdy enough, but half the beams are rotted. Those that weren't lost in the fire. It'll take a bit of elbow grease.
So wait, if you don't mind, I'd like Oscar to join the rebuilding efforts. He should be a part of this.
Of course.
I'll let Martha know that if you need anything more...
And we will.
Eastpool lives again.
Let's go and tell Martha the good news.
First things first, we'll need to get a few of these roofs seen to.
I'd better get this well back in working order. If we're gonna live here, we'll need something to drink.
This was the Murdoch residence. We'll see your home restored, Lord Commander.
People have a race. Let's let Martha know.
There you are. All went well then. Sir Wade told me you got rid of the bandits while his lot kept an eye out. Nicely done. And what's all this about some shape-shifting nightmare showing up? On second thoughts, don't tell me. It'll only give me nightmares of my own. What matters is you did it. And now we can build our new village.
I suppose it will be. What will you call it?
What else? Eastpool. Sir Wade said it, but there's plenty bad happened to that place.
Did Wade say that?
Well, anyway, the poor souls the way I... If it's food or lumber...
Thank you, Martha.
No, thank...
I wanted...
Alright. I think that's all the side quests. Let's go and check. Alright. Well, it's been about 3 hours, guys. I think I'm going to call it here. Thank you guys for watching part 19. I'll catch you tomorrow, hopefully. I'll be live streaming again, so thanks for watching. And, I'll catch you the next time. Goodbye.